In today's video, I'm going to be doing my unboxing and first impressions on the brand new MacBook Neo. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the brand new MacBook Neo in the house right here. I did get it in the blush color. It looked really sick, so I had to get that color. They do come in 4 colors. It comes in indigo, it comes in blush, which is essentially a light pink color. It comes in citrus, and it also comes in silver. As you guys know, this is Apple's cheapest MacBook to date. It's $599. And if you guys do want to go ahead and pick this up, you're looking for a MacBook, go ahead and click on that YouTube link right there, and it should show you essentially all of the colors. Now, there are 2 different options. There's one that's $599 that gives you 256 gigabytes of internal storage, but there is a 512 gigabyte option that actually gives you Touch ID. So if you want Touch ID, if you want more memory, obviously go with that device. It's about $100 more, which I think is a solid deal overall. Before this $599 laptop, we have the Apple A18 Pro processor, which is the same processor that we actually saw in the iPhone 16 Pro. So they're essentially taking the iPhone chipsets, putting Mac OS on them. Very, very great idea, especially nowadays since RAM and processors cost a ton of money. Very, very capable processor. As far as Geekbench scores, it's very, very close actually to the MacBook Air, which is insane. And it actually beats out the MacBook Air and a few different performance aspects. We are going to have a 13-inch liquid retina display on this, so we're going to have 2408 by 1506 resolution and 500 nits peak brightness, so a very bright display on here. 8 gigabytes of RAM inside of here. We have a 36.5 watt-hour battery, up to 16 hours of video playback. Also, we get 2 USB Type-C ports, which we'll show you, and thankfully, we get a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and I'm sure they did that because they are going to see a lot of people trading in their Chromebooks to get the new MacBook Neo. And this weighs about 2.7 pounds, and it's actually going to be made out of aluminum as well, so I'm excited to see the premiumness of a $599 MacBook. Alright everyone, so let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new MacBook Neo right here in the blush color. It says hello right here. We get a little bit of a message. We'll go ahead and put this to the side. It feels off the rip very, very heavy at 2.7 pounds. This feels very premium as well. It's going to be all aluminum design. So if you guys were thinking that this was just going to be a cheap old Chromebook feeling laptop, think again. This is going to be made out of solid aluminum. Under the laptop, of course, we're going to get designed in California card right here. And inside of there, it's going to essentially show you where everything is. Of course, we have our trackpad. And of course, we have the Finder files, the dock, the system settings, and all that other stuff inside of this little manual right here. Pretty cool touch. We also have a charger right here that is going to be rated at 20 watts. USB Type-C to Type-C delivery. And they actually give us a braided cable as well, which I can't say the same about some other companies. But here's the moment everyone has been waiting for. Let's go ahead and open up this MacBook Neo right here. Beautiful. Alright everyone, so taking a look at the top of the laptop right here, in real life, the camera's not doing this justice right now, but in real life, the pink color actually looks a little bit more pink, so that's cool. Also, the Apple right here is going to be a little bit more pink than the rest of the laptop. I thought that was a nice design choice. That looks really sexy. A lot of people out there are going to be so excited when they unbox this for the first time. Front of the device, of course, we have a little indentation to go ahead and lift our display up. Right side of the device, we have our speaker grill right there. Back of the device, we have absolutely nothing but the hinge. Left side of the device, we get 2 Type-C ports to go ahead and use. We also get a headphone jack, and we get a speaker grill right there. And also, bottom of this device right here, we get the rubber circles to actually keep your laptop in place. That's a really cool addition. Let's go ahead and place this down. Absolutely love the design of this laptop. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's go ahead and lift this up. And of course, we get these beautiful keys right here. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like this is kind of like off pink. You know how off-white, it's a little bit more, I guess, cream color. This does look pink, so the keyboard does look pink. And the rest of the keyboard right here is going to be a darker pink. So in real life, it looks really good. A lot of you are going to like this color. Very sexy color. And look at that, hola, we have the brand new MacBook Neo's display right here. Right off the bat, I am and have always been a Windows computer person. I've always used Windows computers. Windows laptop, same thing. I have a Windows laptop right now. This display looks really good. So we have a liquid retina display on here. Again, it's going to be 13 inches. Very, very nice looking display on this. So if you guys are going to be watching YouTube videos, obviously scrolling the web, going through social media, watching movies, it's going to look really, really nice, and it should keep up with like the MacBook Air or the MacBook Pro even. And as far as the build of this computer in general, you're not going to get made fun of for having this one. It's an Apple device, number one, but it does not feel cheap, and it does not look cheap either. The body and the display put together don't look cheap at all. Very, very premium looking. We are, however, going to go ahead and set this up, so I will be back in a second. All right, everyone, so we have our laptop booted up. I have finally signed in, and we're just going to go around the UI right now. First and foremost, it's not going to have a backlit keyboard, but I just do want to show you this really quick because I was using it for like 30 minutes in the dark right now. If we turn this off, the laptop does shine right here, and it gives you a pretty decent glow so you can see the letters that you need to type into your keyboard. So if you guys are using this at nighttime, obviously it is going to be a little bit harder to see because we don't have a backlight. And hopefully Apple does give us another version of this later on with a backlight, but I feel like most people should be completely fine, especially if you're doing work, you know, in the library, if you're doing work at your house. Usually you're doing work in the daytime. I do get those people, those college students, those high school students that are trying to get through a report, get through a document or something like that, and they're studying. Obviously, that's probably one of the cons on this device, but it isn't too hard to read at night, so that's not a huge con. On the right side up here, as you guys can see, we have recent notifications. If we go ahead and click on here, we have our menu, and you guys can actually go ahead and customize this, which is pretty cool. We have our display where we can actually go ahead and customize our display, turn up our sound, all that type of stuff. We're going to check out the display on 4K video, and of course, we're going to check out these speakers on this device as well. We have AirDrop, we have Bluetooth, we have Wi-Fi. We can go ahead and switch this to dark and light mode, of course. We have a native screenshotter right here. We, of course, have our focus mode. If we go into edit controls right here, though, there are a bunch of different suggestions that you guys can go ahead and put up there, like Shazam, to go ahead and figure out what music you're listening to. Obviously, we have start screensaver, we have a voice memo, we have quick note, we have our battery, alarm. If we scroll down to each little section right here, of course, we have connectivity, we have desktop finder, brightness and display. So really cool. We can actually go ahead and take these little pills and circles, and we can actually modify this to how we want to use this. So say we wanted to go ahead and add home to our list right here, we can actually go ahead and click on that, and we can move it to control center, and of course it's going to pop up right here. Of course, for some like this, scene and accessory, we can actually go ahead and hold it, and it's going to go across those little circles. So kind of cool right there. This is going to be running the latest software on Mac OS. So we are going to have Tahoe, I believe 26.3 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Tahoe 26.3, latest Mac OS right here, latest software. I do want to check out a couple things. First and foremost, display looks beautiful. It looks excellent for a $599 laptop. I don't think you're going to really do better than this if you're getting, obviously, a Chromebook or even a cheaper Windows laptop. It's really, really hard to offer more value than this, and I honestly think it is going to be impossible to do that now. I think Windows is going to have to step it up, and especially the price of RAM and processors nowadays, I don't think that's going to be possible. Obviously, with Apple's silicon chipsets and stuff, it's just so optimized for their applications. Things just work so well on Apple. Their ecosystem is one of the best. I am an Android user, but I have to say, Apple probably does have one of the best ecosystems out there next to stock Android and stock Google stuff. But if we're going into the laptop space, they do have a very nice ecosystem, and everything operates and functions perfectly well. As you guys can see at the bottom of the laptop right here, we have our Finder. We, of course, have Safari. We can go ahead and look at our messages. We have our mail. We have maps. We have photos. We have FaceTime. We have phones, so we can take phone calls through here. Apple TV, and all the other applications that you guys need to use on here. Now, who is this for? So the people out there that are, of course, college students that are writing reports, you may be, using Lightroom or doing some light video editing. There has been people even editing 4K videos on here. All of the college students out there, I'm sure, are going to have a good time with this. You're not going to need to spend $1,100, $1,200 to get the best MacBook out there. Obviously, if you want to spend that type of money, go ahead and do it. It's your money, but $599 gets you essentially 95% of what you get on those other laptops. And for the majority of people, you guys aren't really using too much power to do your work, watch videos, play some light games sometimes. You know, most people aren't even gaming on their laptops like that. So yeah, college students, high school students, you know, junior high kids, this is probably going to be the best starter laptop that I could recommend out there. Now, before I go ahead and shut this unboxing down, I do want to take a look at the speakers on this device, and I said I was going to look at the display. Let's go ahead and take a look at those two things and see how they sound and see how this looks. All right, everyone, so speakers sound very, very solid on this. The bass is very nice. The speakers are pretty loud as well, so if you're watching a video or movies or just scrolling the web, the speakers are going to be ample enough to enjoy your experience on here. Also, bass and everything sound very, very clean. Obviously, if you have like a MacBook Pro, it isn't going to sound as crisp and as nice as that, but the quality on here is pretty much better than any 1300 Windows laptop that you're going to get out there. Very, very solid audio quality out there. For someone who's spending $599, you are getting better audio quality than the majority of $1,000 laptops out there. I have a $1,200 laptop right now, and it does not sound nearly as good as this one. And of course, as I said before, we're going to take a look at a 4K video just to see how this looks. So yeah, guys, not a surprise on the MacBook Neo. The display looks excellent for the price tag. Very, very beautiful 13-inch liquid retina display right here. 500 nits, so we get very bright on here as well. Yeah, very impressive laptop, honestly. And this is I believe the second Apple device as far as like anything bigger from an iPhone that I've ever sunk my teeth into, and I'm very impressed coming from Windows. Honestly, I am very, very impressed, and I may be converted. I honestly may be converted. So beautiful device right here. These are absolutely going to sell like hotcakes. What Apple is offering for $599 is essentially the best deal on the market for a laptop right now. So if you guys are looking for a MacBook right now or looking for a laptop in general, you need something to do light video editing on, photo editing, doing some schoolwork and stuff like that, this is essentially the best laptop that you can pick up right now for $599. So as far as like bang for buck, you know, you guys know my channel. I like to get a good bang for buck. This is I'd say the best bang for buck laptop out there right now. And again, if you guys do want to pick up this laptop or learn more about this laptop, obviously go ahead and click that little scroll wheel at the bottom left side of this video, and you guys will be taken to the website to go ahead and check out the new MacBook Neo. But this was my mere unboxing and first impressions of this device. I really am in love with this so far. Premium design, beautiful display, ample enough processor inside of here to do what you need to do on here. Can't say much more. Very impressed. Amazing job, Apple.